welcome back to Curse of Strahd. Last time on Curse of Strahd, the party has traversed through the swamps by the riverside as they are making their way to Drahdvult, over the edge of the Lunar River. Drahdvult is an old, abandoned city, a village, really, that was once at the edge of the Tser Lake. Drahdvult is as once at what is on the edge, the foot of the Mount Gakis, a mountain which seems to be a conflux of some intrigue. Right now, we're traveling in the company of one Sir Godfrey Gwillem, the wanted revenant fallen paladin, as well as Cecil and Silly, a couple of goofballs. Uh, they are a noble and his sidekick, his left-hand man. Cecil is not exactly given to too much conversation. However, he uh, serves Vasily loyal. Vasily is cheerful but seems a bit nervous. You guys rendezvoused with Lyssa and Octavio, aka Dr. Rudolph von Richten, the vampire monster hunter. Unfortunately, he has been taken quite an event, and he's rather out of it. You guys did what you could for him, and with some help from Cecil as well. He seems to have stabilized. However, he's in no condition to explore uh, the one village of Drahdvult. And so Godfrey volunteered to stay with him while the uh, you guys and Lyssa make your way downwards towards Drahdvult. So this area, as you guys can see, is rather steeply sloped. Once upon a time, people would probably come to Drahdvult through the road of the chair next to Chair Falls. However, time and neglect has done away with that. So what's going to happen is I'm going to need the party to roll me one survival check per square travel in order to be able to uh, traverse these hexagons and arrive at Drahdvult.
The whole party or one of us?
We could either do it as, I think, the whole party or one of you. If it's the whole party, I'll take an average. Or we could do just one person, but then, they represent the whole party. Which would you guys prefer to do? I think average is better, but whatever you guys prefer. It would be rather difficult.
I'll say average.
Yeah.
For me,
I'd say
sounds
average.
good.
Average it is. All right, gentlemen, please go ahead and give me your survival checks.
He was about to see something special. Alright, why do I have a plus? Oh, Spear in the Early dice ticked on that. My bad.
No worries. I'm gonna roll for Archibald and
It's
Barris.
also to GM. What the hell? There we go. Yeah, so just for prosperity, I got a 17 on mine. So I accidentally rolled the GM.
18, 16, 17, 12, and 21.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, you guys, very good. As you guys managed to travel, no problem. As for to arrive there, no problem. You guys are doing very well, keeping a good pace, I'd say. In fact, I'd say your survival is so high that, let me see, does anybody here have a herbalism kit proficiency?
Ballism kits.
Herbalism kit proficiency.
Not I.
Give me a second. Nope.
Okay. I think Ferris does. Let me double check. He does not. Well, in that case, we're just going to go on the passive perception, which I remember Honorim has quite a decent one. And he does meet the DC. And so, Honorim, as you guys are traveling along this fairly dangerous trail, you do notice, like, kind of hidden under a rock, like these fat green leaves of a herb that you do recognize as this has been quite a while since now, but you do recognize this is a herb that you were told by, I believe it was Madame Falda, can be used in a potion to aid with exhaustion.
Hello, my pretty. What do I see here? And I'll head over and I'll pick it.
3 fat leaves, so go ahead and add those to your inventory. Let's just check what they're called again. I think they're called...
Those are added to a healing potion.
Yes.
Okay.
And then they get rid of 1 level of exhaustion. They are called Dawn Mills. West channel. Fine. All right, guys. You collect those on it. I would like your second party-wide survival check. Oh my goodness, that is rolling really well.
What's going on?
Let me see here. 18 and 18? What? 18, 18, 15, 7, 11. Not as good as last time, but the high rollers are covering for the low rollers. You guys do make not as nice of a time, but you guys do manage to arrive there. And I'll say that from this angle, you guys can really feel the cold, chill winds coming down from Mount Gatos. You guys can see a bit of. You guys can also smell a bit of something brackish, like brackish smoke coming from the direction above. Go ahead and give me your third, please.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh! Ooh! Come on. Ooh!
Yeesh.
Okay, 19, 12, oh, no. Okay,
19, bro.
right. As the party attempts to continue making their way over here, down the very steep slopes, let's see, Honorim actually slips. Honorim, you begin falling down the slope. And go ahead and give me the dexterity saving throw, please, Honorim, to try and stop your fall.
Does anyone have feather fall?
I can only have so many spells.
Yeah.
I'm next to him with a climbing speed. Can I try and catch him? Or slow his fall at least?
Great fist with your survival, like you're just barely kind of trying to hold on as well.
Okay,
Like
makes sense.
16 Honorim, you take half of this. Oh, wow, the dice were kind. You take 2 bludgeoning damage as you manage to stop yourself like from falling. Like you guys see, like on a kind of a ledge or 2 below yourselves, a little bit half buried in the snow, and for a moment it's scary, but then you see yourself.
All good.
Yeah, what's up, Chris?
Tarmin is looking down. How far down? Would people be falling if they start falling off this path?
How far down if you started falling?
Yeah.
For the ledge you guys are on right now, not too far. Maybe like 40, 45 feet.
I look and I say, hey, should we tie off to each other?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
At least we'll stay together.
As long as more than one person doesn't go down, then yeah.
Can we see our destination yet?
You can a little bit. Like you guys can start seeing like the tops of houses and buildings kind of pick over through the mist, but just the tippy top.
Fisk pulls a grappling hook out of his satchel.
Okay.
We can tie it.
I reach in the bag of holding, start pulling out rope. And we give Fisk kind of a longer lead so he can go and hook it, and then we can all move now that we're anchored off on the tie line.
Right. So I'll say Archibald also gets tied as well.
Yeah.
All right.
I hand it to everybody. I'm like, oh, hang on. We're almost there.
All right, gentlemen, go ahead and give me your final survival check.
Me too.
Okay. Ah! I should have said that.
Oh, hey, come, hello.
Hey guys.
Buddy, 13,
It's
17, 5,
survival.
12. What are we waiting on? Varys?
Sorry, I just got here a couple minutes ago. So
Survival check.
Yeah,
survival check. Okay, sorry. Survival. Let's see.
10, 12, 13, 17, 5, and 24. Visela, as you guys are all kind of starting to rappel down and starting to make your way down, the chunk of rock you were holding onto crumbles away in your hand. You realize it was a skull embedded in the wall, and you lose your balance, and you need dexterity saving throw from you, please.
Just you just hear an audible fuck.
Dexterity saving throw. Alrighty, Visela. Since you're tied to everybody, you guys all get yanked as Visela. You manage just gotta grab hold, however everybody else gets yanked at the same time. Who was at the top end of the rope?
That would be Fisk because he's carrying the hook from
That would
place to
probably be
place.
Fisk. Fisk, I'd like you to give me a strength check, please. Avoid the DC is too high.
That never really matters. Strength check.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Save size. I'll say it would be a save. Sorry, it would be a save.
Okay.
Nice.
22. See, every time someone says no, I'm gonna fail this, they succeed.
And then
No,
I
Fist,
fist
you're
you like, yeah, I got
you-
this. And
I
then-
hear the
claw-
I hear the fuck, and my claws. big.
Yeah.
So,
Here it comes.
With that, Vasily, you just take a small bump from the wall. You just take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Ah, peak.
And with that, you guys make it to the bottom.
God damn it.
As you guys
Teamwork.
do, like a bat kind of like flutters over from the sky and turns into Lyssa. She kind of like arches an eyebrows. She sees a few of you are like a little bit battered, but doesn't say anything. Well,
So what's ahead of us?
ahead of us lies the village. The village is, I suppose you would say, is divided into 3 parts. The edges. The southern part and the northern part. We'll be starting. We are closest to the edge.
We know what we're dealing with in there. What sort of beasts are these?
Van Richten was hurt before we could ascertain exactly what. But I'm pretty sure they're hurt. It smells terrible. She seems a little distracted to your, as far as you can tell. She's kind of constantly like looking to the sides, as if she's constantly expecting something to burst in through the mists.
Odd. So are you expecting someone?
I was, yes. You know,
Kind of maybe side eye her as I walk past and start trying to get a clearer view of what's ahead of us. Starting up the path.
yes, Fisk, I think that's pretty close.
Tom,
See,
don't you have your scout? Or is it dead?
No, I have him. I'm just holding on to him for the moment. I just want to get closer to where I can see where to send him. I want to get within about, as soon as it's clear what I'm dealing with, and how far away it is that I can make it out.
so you guys enter the village, okay?
I'm going to stop before I get in. I mean, what am I seeing here? I mean, is it like sparse? Is it dense?
is there a wall?
Is it a
So
wall?
There's no wall. Well, at
Okay.
least not anymore. What you guys can see is a rather overgrown village, at least its ruins. It was of about a medium size. And as far as you can tell, it's been rather overtaken by nature and time. Having been, you guys can see several structures looming out of the mists.
What time is it about now?
Let's see. About, let me see. You guys traveled, but be noon 31, 32, 33, 34, 30. It'll be about 4:30.
Okay, everybody go. Let's go around. Not directly
Actually, it
in.
would probably be 4, since you guys made good time on the first leg. Sorry, Tom, you didn't.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I suggest we circle, around this place and see what it looks like from all sides.
Guys should see a new map about now.
Hey, Dan, sorry to interrupt here, and I don't know if it's just me or if anybody else, but everyone else but you is fine audio wise, but you're really low on my end. Does anybody else have that where everybody else is loud, but DM
A little
is?
bit.
Could you maybe increase your mic volume a little in Zoom? Just a hair.
Sure. Honor him. How do I?
If you just hover over, hover over the mute button and hit the up arrow, and then you can go to audio settings and just toggle your mic volume up a little bit.
Check. Is this better?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just closer or not, but that's good. Sorry to interrupt there. Thank you.
No. Thank you for letting me know.
Okay.
Am I all right now, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys can see the map.
Mm-hmm.
So the distance you guys can see is, as you guys kind of descend into the midst of this village, is pretty difficult to see. I would say basically it's about as far as you can see. It's going to look like night vision, basically, depending on your night vision
Mm-hmm.
for everyone. But I'm making it not red
Okay.
in order to make the distinction between that.
So we can see the edges of it. We can't see the whole town.
Yeah, so
Basically.
you guys can see for about 60 feet.
Okay.
As we get close, I just gonna stick my nose in the air and take a whiff.
I'm gonna
See if I smell anything on the wind.
and I'm gonna call on Parvis to fly in.
Go ahead and give me a perception check there, Fisk, and you go ahead and drag Parvis in.
Can I do that?
I cast mage armor on myself.
How would I drag Parvis in?
Oh, his sheet should be visible to you.
I've got his sheet. I just don't know how to make a token out of him.
No,
Oh wait,
it's
oh
saying
his
is,
token is there. Never mind. There it is. All right. I didn't see him.
No worries. There you go. You can move Parvis around. I
Yep.
believe.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on my laptop, so everything's crowded.
Yeah, no worries. If anyone can't see like clearly the 60 feet, let me know.
Parvis's vision isn't on. I can't see
That's
anything
strange,
through
I don't know
him.
why. It says that he has vision. It's just not active for some reason.
There it goes. It's on.
Okay. So, you guys can see that the mist here is pretty thick. As far as you can tell, the place seems completely abandoned.
Parvis didn't spot anything. There you go.
But smell
Parvis
it.
saw
Perception
nothing.
Check 15. Fisk. You get a whiff of something kind of sickly sweet, just a hint of it, from very far north. It's just a hint.
Is it like decay?
It's this. You think it's decay? Oh,
I'll just say on my shoulder, something rots.
Well, do we want to sneak? What do we want to do, guys?
Well,
Stay quiet.
I mean, I could.
yeah. I was gonna say we can't all be completely stealthy, but some of us can look ahead a little bit. I'm gonna start moving in towards the structures.
careful.
Yeah,
As it
I'm
says.
pretty stealthy. I'll head that direction too.
Yeah, I'm stealthing along.
Which way is it? This way is.
Yeah. Are there any windows in this structure here?
Nothing to say that you can see as you approach. It seems that this building, as far as you can tell, was once an inn, and a lot of the wood that once formed a part of it has rotted away.
All right.
Vera's is going to ask Liza if she can stand next to me, and I'm going to be a little bit more towards the back.
All right. I'm gonna listen to the wall and everything right around here. See if I can hear anything. Kind of motion everybody to be quiet. You hear anything?
Give me a perception check. You feel like you can hear something going. Kind of like something very quietly scraping on stone. Only for a moment, then it stops.
Something's making some kind of noise. Is this a whole structure going all the way up, or is it just a wall?
It seems to be a wall. There's no second floor, if that's what you're asking.
All right, because I was going to send Parvis up to where we can get a better view of what's on the other side.
Right. Parvis flies upward and reports that what he can see cobwebs between the trees and the fallen parts of the masonry. Masonry?
Big cobwebs?
Big cobwebs.
Really big cobwebs.
Unfriendly cobwebs.
I remember the spiders. I go and I just kind of quietly go, psst, spiders. Probably big ones.
Oh, well, yeah, hearing that, I'll pull out my swords and, yeah, get ready. Spiders?
Webs. Lots of them. I'm going to start moving them up here. I'm going to look around. Are there spider webs maybe above us in here where there's this structure?
Around. It's hard to see because of the mists, but yeah, you can see like between the trees, gossamer thin stands.
I wave and point. I go, webs. Pull out my rapier.
Wanted. So I can send an unseen servant in there, see if we can maybe get him to come out. You know, if they feel a tug on the web, we might be able to pull one of them.
I was gonna say, yeah, depending on where the webs are, if they aren't blocking the path, then we could even try to sneak through right when it is.
I like that idea of using your unseen friend. So everybody,
All right.
if you can attack from a distance.
Yeah, I'll cast
Get in
unseen
position.
servants, and I'll give them. I don't think I have torches. Maybe what do I have that'd be lights? Inventory, candle. Boom, he gets a candle. I'll give him a little candle, and he can walk in front of us up to 60 feet.
All right, I hand him the rope that we were all tied together with. Since it's close at hand, so it's like got something to carry and be seen.
Yeah. I can only move him 15 feet per round, so we can probably all sneak and keep up with them.
See if you can bait anything with it. If you can,
Yeah.
draw it out and shoot it.
Yeah, I'll kind of just instruct him to, walk, I don't know, good 20 to 30 feet ahead of us.
All right.
See if I can't find. I'll probably have to use a more generic token because it's not to represent the unseen servant, even though we can't see him.
It's unseen. We can use our imagination.
Okay.
Spiders again, Varys. How do you like that? Yeah, I like those apples.
Hate him.
Trying to remember when we fought spiders last, and then I remembered.
Yeah, that's how I found myself in this whole godforsaken land, was wound up in a spider web.
Guys, as you guys approach, you guys can see what seems to be the ruins of some kind of an inn, or maybe some kind or someone's home. You can see a broken shelf with rotted books at its feet. Everything's completely overgrown. There's cobwebs from a couple of the walls. The inside is so shadowy and musty. It's hard to tell exactly what's what. Approach with great care.
Yeah, definitely want to hold an action to stab anything that jumps out at me.
I'm focusing on what's above us, looking for any kind of motion up there.
Yeah, anything in this room I'm next to looks interesting. Like, can I see under the bed?
You can see a bed. You can see a bed overgrown carpet, completely moss-eaten. And Archibald, what is your passive perception, please?
It's not good.
Fisk is checking the other room on the other side.
I got it's 12. Yeah, 12.
Carmingen, Archibald's shorter than you, and you're taller than him.
I'm kind of looking over his shoulder.
As you're looking over his shoulder, you actually notice something different about his hat. Something a little different.
Oh, yeah?
He's made a new friend. You can see kind of slowly hanging down from the brim of his wide hat, moving onto his shoulder, is a black spider with a red mark on its belly.
Lovely. Well, I'm gonna instinctively just slap the shit out of it, try and knock it off of his shoulder.
Alrighty, give me an attack roll.
Meanwhile, Fisk is looking in the other room.
That'd be a. What would that be?
Fisk. What you can
A
see
D20, unless you're proficient in.
Yeah, just D20, I guess.
It'll be a D20 plus your dexterity.
Okay, so
you see what
that
seems to have
plus.
been either the remains of a classroom or an office completely overgrown. You can see like abandoned quills and pens broken down, and as you look around, you actually see a small a web in the corner still has the sacks on there. The sacks are not like the size of adults, but they're about half the size of adults.
Like egg sacs?
Not egg sacks, no. Like
Yeah, I will.
spider
Balls?
sacks.
Lovely. So, how about we just try and get through these as quietly as possible?
Everyone,
You managed to smack away the spider.
And now,
What do we look for?
a ceremony. I don't think spiders are holding a ceremony.
Spider skitters away. Anything that seems out of place.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna go further back in here.
Away you see what seems to be a locked, closed door.
Here?
Yeah, right in front of you, Tom.
I'm gonna cobble together what's left of my lockpick stuff. And first listen at, do I hear anything through this door?
Let's see, give me a perception check. Oh, well, actually, yeah, give me a perception check. Yeah, you hear something moving around there. Something, it's creepy. It sounds almost like a child babbling, like a baby babbling.
I go, I don't know what that is. I hear, but I don't know if I want to look at it. I just kind of step back away from the door. It doesn't sound pretty.
He's gonna poke his face around this door, this opening here that he's at.
You can see a strange skeleton on the remains of the bed. The skeleton itself has thick black hair growing directly from the bones, almost like fuzz. The skeleton's jaw has been cracked in two. And it has too many eye holes. 8 in total.
Fisk will step back out. The body. Skeleton. All wrong.
Not go in, but cop a peek.
Try to move away. You feel something around your leg. You realize a vine, when you step into a vine, walked its way around your leg, and as you try to step away, it tightens hard and begins dragging you. I'd like everybody to roll me initiative.
Hey! There we are.
Oh, shit. All right, so where am I? Am I still in that room?
You're exactly here, like at the opening.
Okay.
Really?
Fisk, you are up first.
I take out the spear and just slice down on it. Try and cut it free.
Alright, it does need to be, I think because the spear is stabbing, I don't think you can really cut with it very well. You'd probably have a better time with your claws. You could still attempt to. The AC will just be counted as a little bit higher.
Okay. Yeah, I'd imagine instinctually, yeah, sure. I'll try with claws. I'll just swipe down. Try and cut it free.
Go ahead and give me an attack. 16, that hits. It seems to be very thick. It's almost like leathery as you start cutting away at it.
Yeah.
In response to the pain you inflicted on it, Fisk, it squeezes harder, and you're going to be taking 1 point of bludgeoning damage for now.
Okay. I'll take another swipe at it.
You cut it off completely. Divine retreat. You see that they're all emerging from the ground here.
Okay. As Tarmagent is going to go in the room to look, I cut myself free and push him back. Stay away from the vines.
See if we can go around them.
And that'll end my turn.
Wait, sorry.
So with that, the initiative is gone. You guys
Okay.
can continue moving your tokens.
Okay. All right, I'm going to creep around and look in this room a bit closer.
I close that door behind me too as I leave.
You can see in what seems to have been a classroom, you can see these like spider sacks. You know, like the ones they wrap the prey in. Like about the size of, like about this size, up on cobwebs near the ceiling. As you watch Tarmagent, one of them twitches.
Is this door functional?
This door is functional, yes.
I step back and I close the door.
Yeah, as I left that room with the vines, I wanted to close that door too.
And I'm going to keep going around this building.
I guess I'll keep my unseen servant trailing us.
What? Sorry, Dan?
I think we're having a bit of internet issues because everyone's tokens are dancing all over. I was saying, Vasila, could you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. You're also a little quiet again.
What is happening?
You got to keep
There you go,
your
that's
mic right up to your.
It used to be so much better.
Should I use a superiority die? Yeah. Okay, maybe I do. Alright, fine, Daniel. I'll use my precious resources.
Alrighty, Vasila, you realize that your vision starts to swim and your sense of balance has been affected. You guys kind of see Vasila kind of slump to her bottom as a burning sensation feels on the side of your neck.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna flip the hood back, and just feel up the side of my neck here.
Flip the hood back and you feel like something hard and chitinous-y and multi-legged.
Yay! Oh no.
As she starts to sway, Fist will go under one arm and start pulling her out of the building.
Do I feel anything on the neck?
Yeah, I said you feel something chitinous-y and multi-legged right here.
Ah! Can I grab it?
You can grab it, yeah, like you grab it and like in your hands is a fat bellied spider, and when you grab it too hard so that your claw kind of sinks into its abdomen and starts leaking spider guts and web all over your hand. Vasila, you have taken 20 points of poison damage.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm flinging this thing on the wall.
Yeah, its stealth massively outdid your passive perception.
Yeah, that's
So it
fair.
wasn't just like, okay, you take poison damage.
No, that's fine. Yeah. Ooh.
You are.
I start.
You are going to
Start
be poisoned
kind of-
for the. Yeah, you are poisoned for the moment.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Okay.
Put my get under her arm and start walking her out.
Nope, I could pick myself up, and as she says that, tries to stand up, she almost slips. whoa, maybe I don't. Oh no. Ugh.
For the time being, Vasila,
Yes.
you have half speed. If you try to move at full speed, you can, but you run the chance of losing your balance.
Oh. That's not good.
Let's go like pair up, watch each other for spiders.
Like,
Actually,
she
all
kind
right.
of reaches behind her back and like kind of like holds the spider, and the spider's like tries to get, tries to pull itself up, and she tosses it and flicks it so hard like into the air, it gets torn in 3 pieces.
All right. Actually, pause. Everyone, spider check right now. There could be more on us here.
I tuck my pants into my boots. I pull my hood up and tie it tight.
Yeah. All right. Just check yourself for spiders. I was covered head to toe and still slipped in, so just be careful. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a perception check on myself to try to see if there's anything else. This being with disadvantage, if I.
Nice to look. All of you. She whirls towards you, Varys, and you see her like go like 2 fingers almost at your eyes. What do you do? At the Varys.
I will.
Lyssa whirls 2 fingers almost at your eyes.
Yeah, I will.
You go like this.
I'm gonna. Varys will reach up and grab her wrist. Say, "What are you doing?"
Give me a dexterity saving throw. We'll see if you're fast enough to do that.
What's that dex?
You are not. You can't. Varys, you're like blah, and then like you. She goes like this and then pulls her hand back, and you're like ugh, like when she already got her hand back, and you see a very fat, like white-bellied spider kind of like whirling its legs around, and you can see it has a few white strands of hair kind of curled around its pedipalps. She'll crush it and then fade away in disgust.
Varys, all of a sudden he feels like an external force of some mental other plane of some kind of controller saying, "I hate spiders."
Yeah.
Some kind of projection.
Just a compulsion, even. But yeah, Vasila's like although very shittily, is trying to do a pat down for any more spiders on her.
Yeah, for the moment, you don't find any other spiders on yourself, as you guys all do your checks.
Fisk is gonna do something. He's gonna close his eyes, put his hand on Bokov, and say to the spirit beasts, "Check us for spiders." And see if the hair can search, pull anything off, keep it
For
away.
a moment, nothing happens. Then you guys see Fisk's incredibly long mane of hair just flares out and begins to just kind of like move systematically throughout his body.
It's just see Vasila just. What the fuck? I don't know.
Just keep going.
Yeah. Just keep going, I guess.
And where? Let's see. It'll take me a while to get used to the new Honorim, but let me see. That's 60 feet. Honorim, you detect some magic coming from inside this building. So, Lyssa frowns as she observes the massive tree that's growing in the center of town. She approaches it, reaches up to one of its fruit. And she takes a like a very crunchy bite. And you see like the red liquid of the apple just like spilling like past like her mouth and all over her chin. She throws
What
the
are you
apple
doing?
away. It's
blood and sap.
In an apple?
Whatever this tree is, it's involved in what happened at this town.
Lovely.
What kind of magic do I detect coming from?
You detect, let me see here, transfiguration magic.
Wait.
So if I can see something on the map, I can see it, right?
Yes.
Tomogen kind of goes and points. He goes there,
He turns her head
and I
and
point
hisses.
into there.
In the meantime, honor him like it's coming from the bed. As he points, so what you guys can see is this large humanoid figure that's just standing like this against the wall. And it's hard to describe, so I'm just going to bring the token over and make it large so you guys can get a really, really good look at it. The spider's limbs are quite literally embedded through the figure, the back of the figure's body. You guys can see as you approach and make noises, the eyes of the spider move and look at all of you.
Varys is going to draw his bow and point it at that thing, and then look at the crowd and say, "I fucking hate spiders."
Feel free.
As you
With me
draw
or
out
no?
your bow, the thing like slowly kind of goes, like the human body like kind of goes on all fours, and then in reverse like this, like the grudge, so that the spider's body is facing to the earth, and you guys can see that the head is growing extra eyes, and that the jaw has been broken like this to the sides, almost looking like pedipalps.
Just picks the spear beasts off his back. Slowly stands up.
He doesn't seem to be attacking, but observing you at the moment, wary.
There's also something magical in this room on the bed.
I'm gonna say, check it out, and I'm gonna not get closer. We're just gonna move to about here and watch this thing. Ready to act if it moves.
It reaches out a hand towards the ceiling, and you can sort of see that there's with a gossamer thread of spiderweb there. It goes, kind of paws at it with its hand rhythmically.
This is bad news.
I'm gonna head over. You said this bed.
I'd trail it behind if I saw him moving forward. Back him up.
And I cast my mage hand and send it over towards the bed and have it root around, see if it can.
And I'm watching overhead for anything coming in from the trees.
As you move your mage hand towards the bed, and you move it aside, you can see on fetal position. It seems almost like a child embedded in a ball of web in a fetal position. And the child is very clearly dead. It has no eyes, and from the looks of it, part of it, as you approach to see, you can tell that part of its head has been removed roughly by a pair of sharp implements to suck out the material inside.
Well,
It is the child. The child itself is pinging off transfiguration. Sorry, not the child itself. The web surrounding the child is pinging off transfiguration.
Death in this place. Sooner we are gone, the better.
Agreed. Someone set fire to this tree.
I said pardon?
He said set fire to this tree.
Let's do that the last thing before we leave. Let's find out what's here first.
It stinks. He looks up at it. Disgusted.
There we go. So, now, clearly a little out of the loop. Has there anything been said about in the tree yet? Or can I make a quick perception?
The trees bears fruits that seem apple-like. But when Lyssa tried one, they seem to be filled with processed sap and blood. Lyssa said she believes the tree has something to do with what happened here. There's also this creature over here. Figured it for you.
Oh, hello.
It seems to be
Oh.
some sort of very large human with a massive spider basically embedded in its limbs. And it reached out and started twanging a spider's string.
I'm going to send Parvis up into the trees directly above us to look around.
Send Parvis up. Parvis tells you that it sees movement in the large tower that's in front of you, and farther ahead, in the village. But because of the mist, it is difficult for it to see.
I relate to everybody. There's movement ahead and above in the tower.
What are we here to get?
It's a good question.
I say we either light this fucking place up, kill these motherfuckers, and then search the place, or get the hell out of here. Because we're not getting in there without a fight.
There's a ceremony that's taking place. I suspect the object that they're using for the ceremony, in conjunction to the whirl of power, the ley line here, is something that's of interest to myself and my allies.
So you want the spiders alive? Or you want to get in there?
I want us to continue to the northern part of the village.
There
Stop
we
the
go.
ceremony, get me that item.
Yeah. Let's do so without disturbing.
You see the eyes of the spider like following you guys as you move past its lair.
As Lyssa comes up to next to Fisk, let's see. We get us the item.
I whisper back. I found a place. It looks sufficiently nasty to be where we're going.
Quick thing, Mr. DM.
Yes.
What check would I roll for anything relating to, like, specifically the tree and its clearly cursed as hell properties? If there's anything in my experience or not my repertoire I could even compare
Roll
it to.
me a nature check with advantage.
Hey!
And
It's my kind of my job. Wait, so I have the poison thing. Do I also have the poison condition and those effects?
No, just that. This effect replaces the poison condition until your poison gets cured.
Okay, all right. So it's still I can still get cured, like cure poison, all that shit. Okay. All right. Give me a quick second. Advantage nature. Aha. Oh. So torpedo.
12. This is one cursed tree. From your upbringing, you would know that sometimes, through certain rituals, evil spirits can be embedded in trees, and because of the nature of trees and that, they can actually cause they can actually, by extending their roots, they can take control of other plants and basically become a dominant organism. They tend to feed on blood.
All right. You said with the ritual, so in order to have a tree like this, could like evil spirits naturally embed themselves in the tree, or does it have to be deliberate?
It could happen, but it is usually deliberate.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and relay this info to the party, and follow up by saying we should try to identify, well, are basically all the trees in the area, like with these fruits here.
I go, all right. Well, I found a strange building. I'm going to be going in, but I'm going to be doing it a bit undercover.
Yeah. Just make sure you, at this point, we stay away from any plant life as best as possible. And, yeah,
And with
fire's
that,
a good option.
and then Ptarmigan poofs out of visibility.
Ah, on the right.
You guys see, extending its head from the well is the head of a massive spider. You guys can see the 8 eyes observing you and then drawing back into the well.
Harris is going to lean over to honor him and say, burn this place to the fucking ground when we get out of here.
You beat me by 1 second.
You won't have to ask me twice.
All right, I'm going to, with all silence and invisible, go peer inside this room in this building here.
Right, as you
Oh,
peer
God.
inside, you can see, extending through what was once a 3 or 4 story tower, it is now about 1.5 stories. Dozens of spider webs with these strange skulls, red skulls with spider-like legs extending from them. They mill about each web. Let me get it bigger. They mill about each web, the strange hairs in their bodies, filling out the air around them. And as you come closer, Ptarmigan, your pant leg goes through a spider web, and you see all of them turn their attention towards you as they begin to congregate near the entrance.
I back over my shoulder and I go, I think we found a good place for fire. And when one gets I'm absolutely frozen and not moving. Are they still gathering at me or just in the area?
They're gathering closer to you, and like as they kind of do, you can see like the various skeletal remains over here. It seems that somebody has gathered a lot of like wooden things from all over the town and just got them together in one big pile.
All right. If any of I'm holding my rapier and I'm ready. If anything gets within, I'm going to hold essentially hold an action to strike at it, but I'm not moving other than that.
In the pile, you can see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of eggs. These things are about the size of a small dog, by the way.
All right. There you go. Honor him. You want to do the honors? Tell me when you're ready, and I'll get the hell out of the way. Honor him. Did you hear?
Get out of the way.
Didn't hear you. And with that, I'm going to dash.
See more and more of them are kind of crawling in between the cracks in the pile. And as you dash, you see them beginning to give chase. Honor him, I'd say, because you had so much forewarning. I think I know what you want to do.
Yep.
So go ahead and tell me what it is that you do exactly.
What I do is going to be a latte ignestimita salva male. And I'll drop it right in the out. Right there.
In common, that means burn, baby, burn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna roll for them as a hold, so basically just 3 dexterity saving throw, and I'm gonna take the average of them. And you go ahead and give me that fireball, baby.
Yay!
Just level 3.
That's fair. Ooh, that's a good roll for damage.
Yes.
And a good save.
And that's 26. Very nice. Okay.
FYI, Fisk is facing this direction, by the way. He's got his back to the party.
It's 19, 11, 11. That's 22 plus 19 divided by 3. Alrighty. That's 13. They do not pass as a hold. And that's 26 damage. And because of all the wood everywhere, you see an immense stench erupts as dozens and dozens of these red spiders are immediately cooked as spider eggs pop open into a terrible, terrible like stench. You guys can hear literally what it smells. You guys can hear literally what it's when web fluid bubbles with spider guts. Needless to say, all of these guys are extremely dead. As your fireball erupts, they had no chance.
Nice shot, Honor.
The wood in the center catches flame, and a large tower of smoke begins to emerge from the top of the broken tower.
I'll try control flames and see if I can start to put it out.
Control flames only works on one 5-foot thing of fire. You could try to systematically put it out, but it would probably take you about half an hour to do so. Which you could do if you want.
Well, I'll start, and depending on what anyone else wants to do. There.
As you start, you're kind of having like to dodge like burning strands of fire of spider web like falling around, but Lyssa Lyssa watches you walk, and when you're done, all that's left is dozens of desiccated spider corpses and roasted spider eggs.
There might be something in there that we could use.
Once it cools, we can investigate it if we live that long. And I'm gonna stealthily, still invisible, move up to this building.
Actually, sorry, really quick, Tom and Honorim, your detect magic is still on, isn't it?
Not if it took me 20 minutes or half an hour to...
Right.
Right, but I can take the 5 minutes and recast it if you want.
It was on when you cast a fireball. So I'll say that before it went out, you would have sensed something magic at the top there, in one of the spider webs. Now you don't sense it anymore because you don't have to take magic on, but you do remember feeling something kind of like above you and about 50, 40 feet away.
There's definitely something magical in one of the webs in there. Have we got 5 minutes?
Check it out. I'm gonna go check out this building. Just keep an ear out if I yell.
All right.
I'll cast detect magic again. Remember, it's half time because of the magical item.
What is this creature over here doing?
Web extends like to the trees that kind of grew through the building. Its eyes are on you, Fisk.
All right. As I'm over here, I'm gonna see if I hear any motion or movement in this building.
As far as you can tell, going off your perception, not really. You don't particularly hear any motion or anything like that. However, Honorim, you can sense, since you recast your detect magic, you can now properly sense that your construct and enchantment, something with enchantment on it.
I'm gonna cast message and just say to Tarmagen, you know, just holler if you hear anything. I'll send you one of these every, I don't know, 5 minutes.
Sounds good. Much appreciated.
Tarmagen, you enter what seems to have been a food storage of some kind. You can see a very old moldered cheese covered with a thick layer of moss. Several barrels, sacks, and empty bottles of wine.
I'm gonna use my rapier and check for anything hidden or stashed, searching thoroughly.
Give me an investigation there, Tarmagen.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, 14. In one of the barrels, as you open each one, in one of the barrels, you find almost like it was left there purposefully, a pair of robes, a mask, a dagger, and some colored chalk. The mask has 8 eyes, has pedipalps, and the straps for it are shaped like spiders' legs.
Interesting. I'm gonna take those up with me. Grab them.
Right?
And come back outside here. Looking at this area. Is this another one of those wells like we saw that other spider come out of?
Yes, it is.
I'm not going to get too close to it.
So we cast Identify this. Let me just get it. This is the helmet of thought. When you are attuned to this helmet, you do need to be able to wear at least medium armor to wear it. This helmet, first of all, adds +1 AC to your AC. Secondly, it allows you to cast Detect Thoughts as an action. You can do so 3 times per day, renewable on dawn. In addition, it protects you from having Detect Thoughts cast on you. When you cast Detect Thoughts using this helmet, the range is doubled.
Nice.
Holy! Wait, what was the armor requisite you said for that?
Medium.
At least.
Oh, that's a little limited here. So I think that's 2 people here.
Well,
I can do it.
look what I
I
found.
already have detect thoughts, so I don't need it.
Oh, okay.
Anyone have use of this?
Not yet. But I think it's worth saving.
It's worth wearing if you can wear it.
Oh yeah, no, if nobody wants it, I'll use it. But I don't want to be dipping in your minds all the time because I'm bored.
Doesn't cover
So
the face as well, so. Well, we can mull on this until after.
Yeah, that's
yeah, we can sleep on it.
Mhm.
Worst case, we can do was the parchment boulder shears at the next short rest.
If it's as potent as you make it sound, then maybe it gives one of us a break from those damn nightmares too. If you're willing to sleep in a helmet.
I can think of many uses for such a device
Yeah,
when the time is right.
yeah, that's your forte, not mine.
I'll toss it to Archie. There.
Yep.
Put it on at least. It'll protect your
Alright.
noggin. At the very least, you can decide if you guys want to fight over it later.
I'm gonna shimmy up to this wall here and start listening down over here in this building's entrance.
Why are there so many wells?
There's at least 2 up there by that building I was in.
Right, as you arrive in here, Ptarmigan, you see hundreds and hundreds of small spiders infesting the webs here. You see a door in the back building.
What's
Seems
the
to have been
range?
some sort of storage house.
Are there webs right here at this entrance? It looks like.
Yes, there are.
Are there spiders in those webs?
Yes, there are. Dozens and dozens of small ones.
I'm gonna get some oil out of the bag of holding. I'll back away. Cast Mage Hand. Where is it? Where is it? And I'm gonna hand it the oil. And kind of splash oil all over this place.
How much oil do you have?
We have flasks and flasks. One of the things we stocked up on with tents, ropes, and all that. Just, you know.
So more than 5.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay.
That's probably about it, but yeah.
The spiders kind of scurry away as their webs are oiled up.
All right. And, let's see. I'm going to throw an exploding dart into there. Just into the entrance.
Okay. Right. I'll roll a. So you go ahead and give me the damage for the dart, and I'll roll dexterity saving throw.
No sneak, I would imagine. But
Yeah, no sneak.
why does it have... That seems awful high.
I think you might have confused it with the staff of pierce through.
Yeah. For some reason, it's got +7 and it has force damage in the macro.
Yeah. That's
So yeah, ignore
the
that.
case. This is the emerald chain shirt dart, I imagine.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
it's
that's
supposed to be
just
2d4.
That's
Yeah,
2d4 piercing damage. It doesn't take an attack roll. They just have a dexterity save of 13.
Yeah. Let me just roll 2d4. That's just silly.
So, quick
Sorry,
question.
Mav?
So where's Dumb and Dumber right now? The 2 nitwits that came with
Oh,
us.
they stayed. As a seal of Vasily stayed with Godfrey. They didn't want to go to, and they were a little scared.
Thank God. Okay.
Yeah, no,
So-
they're just going with you to get to Kresk. They didn't sign up for this shit, man. But let me see. Dexterity saving throw from these guys.
Wow.
3 they make it. They only take 2 points of damage.
All right. Does that catch the oil on fire?
No, this is slashing damage. It doesn't cause
Oh.
fire.
Oh.
However, as you toss the dart out, the spiders begin to swarm out at you, and I would like an initiative from you. Actually, just wait 1 second. I need to clear the order. Tomajin, give me an initiative, please.
All right.
Burn, baby,
Rob looks
burn.
really
Being
disappointed.
assailed by a bunch of very oily spiders.
Was the unseen servant picking the apples earlier?
Yeah, it picked about 4 apples, which I imagine is as much as its hands can hold.
Okay.
Nice.
I think. I don't know. I hope you don't plan on eating them. Well, actually.
No, just
that would-
seemed something that might be handy.
Alright.
Oh.
Wizard of Wine.
What?
The Wizards of Wine. It's a replay. I can't even see you, Term.
Alrighty, I'm seeing Varys and Tom on the turnover, but nobody else. But I guess, Tom, you didn't really say that you're calling out or anything, so I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah, give me a
I
second.
don't think anybody can even see Tomajin right now.
I can
No.
hide.
No,
I can't.
then in that case, Varys, we're moving you from the turnover until Tomajin calls out for help or anything like that.
Okay.
You just hear a yell from the west. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, Tomajin, the spider swarm. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so we can see it when it's over you. It's going to occupy your space, and with that, the fun starts. And let me see here. You are going to be bitten by a whole bunch of small spiders as they are swarming you. And let me see, bite attack. It's gonna be a 26, and give me a con versus the poison, please. Okay, you pass. You only take half of the poison damage. The second swarm is also like making its way. Oh man, you are having a spider bath today, Ptarmigan, I'm afraid. Like they're crawling all over you, like getting into the nicks and crannies of your armor. However, this one does not able to. Oh, actually, technically, it should be attacking with the. No, it can't actually get your space because the space is already occupied by one swarm, so they're gonna have to suck it. And this swarm over here is going to attack you as well with a void, and it's gonna be 25, and it's gonna be 12, and another con save versus the poison, please.
Grapes.
Oh, you take the 18. Ptarmigan, with that, it is your turn.
Okay. Hold on. 35. 25. Sorry, math.
Boys.
Disengage.
So the thing about disengage is it will take you away from these other swarms. However, because you're covered with one swarm, the swarm will move with you.
Well, it's with me anyway. I may as well get the hell away. So disengage, and then I'm going to use my action, end my movement, so I can get a dash. And I'm going to get as close to everybody as I can. You just see her Ptarmigan just come screaming out of the darkness.
Covered in spiders.
Covered in spiders going... Fuck, 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 fuck.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I'm like, no way, he's actually going to say that. Oh, wait.
Fuck, fuck, fuck,
You are
fuck, fuck, fuck,
covered
fuck.
in spiders, Ptarmigan, but
There I am, so that's about there.
Swarms.
So yeah.
You guys see him covered in a whole bunch of ugly bites. Alrighty, Ptarmigan, anything else?
No, I think that's about all I can do.
Okie dokie.
So did we roll initiative at this point?
Yes, you do. Please go ahead.
All right. All right, Vasilla. I need a good roll from you today, because I want you up first to sprint out and then trip because you failed the deck save. That's good enough. I just want. I want it. If I use the dash action, does that mean it provokes 2 checks?
Checks of what? Sorry.
Because I'm moving at half speed, and if I want to move my full speed, I have to make a check. So that's that. Is that only applying to dash?
No. It'll be 1 check.
Okay.
It's
I'm
one
just-
check for your turn.
Okay, all right. I thought it would be funny. It's just like I run over, fall. Get up, and fall again.
Lyssa moves forward towards Ptarmigan, and she's going to say, Ptarmigan, grit your teeth.
Oh boy.
Alright, Ptarmigan, I'd like you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Alrighty.
With advantage, because she gave you warning and she's trying to exclude you.
Alright, well, I made that on the first one.
Like 17. Alright, that means you pass, which means you don't take any damage, which is good. Yeah, that is very good.
Woo!
And,
Damn.
yeah, Lyssa is going to take Ace. You guys see her eyes light up and black flame begin to materialize around her claws, and she kind of casts Ptarmigan's direction. Ptarmigan, you grit your teeth and you can feel the spiders just becoming dust all around you. You shudder as you feel this incredible cold energy swallow around you. Fisk, you're close enough to Lyssa that you can see a cool little smile cross her lips, and the dust that that was once a spider swarm returns with a flame towards her. And she breathes it inside her and shudders.
Glad she's on our side.
Varys, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I can't. Let's see. All right.
Take one with an arrow.
All right, I guess I'll move up here. Somewhere else I couldn't see down there, so I'm going to move right here. But I don't. Are there no? Is there nothing else down here?
There's no other spiders on top of it. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the turn order for now.
Yeah.
Starmagin, you are standing there, covered in painful bites, painful spider bites, but you are still alive, and there are no spiders on you.
Whew. That would hurt.
Try to stay closer to us, Mr. Talmadge.
Yeah.
So
Let's go ahead.
I was going to say while I'm here, since there's nothing in the vicinity for me to attack. I'm going to actually, because I saw Vasilla from earlier where she took that hit, I'm going to touch Vasilla with the bone for healing.
Healing bone.
Not that bone.
I was gonna say make a dex save.
I'm gonna stay alive.
Woo!
Consent.
You feel like you've been forcefully unattuned from the bone of healing.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh.
But I can't find it on my.
It should be called the Heir of the Sun. The bone was the old name.
Well, it's not on my screen, so.
Isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll fix it for you later. That should go. I believe it was 2d4, and you're expending a couple of charges from it. So.
Yeah, I have 2 charges. Let me left, so I'll bring.
What's the Heir of the Sun? What's this thing look like?
So
Yeah,
2D.
so-
How many 2D what?
2d4, I think. Let me just scroll up to double check. Yo, the sun. 2d6, not 2d4. My apologies. You should say it says healing on your sheet. 2d6. There you
Okay, 2D6. So.
go. Costs.
Oh.
Costs 1 charge.
Yeah, she's gonna kind of blink for a second and look over. What does this thing look like? Because I'm not seeing it on the magic items thing here.
Oh, just look in the quest channel for Heir of the Sun. It's the same one as the Saturday.
Okay, I just wanted to, double check and not just like assume or metagame.
Yeah, of course.
Lyssa, that was impressive.
Do it 20 times a day.
I walk over and I kind of unfold this cloak and hat and robe or whatever. And I'm like, so, what do these mean?
Sorry? I didn't quite catch that.
The cloak and the mask and everything I found in that one building.
Yes. Lyssa will finish answering Anna's questions. There's a certain subtype of magic, blood magic, that's available to vampires. Thanks to my arrival here in Barovia, I've been able to tap into it a little bit better. It's a toll, but it is rather powerful.
Certainly resourceful. And speaking of, just kind of like eyeballing the Heir of the Sun. That doesn't look like your average. Is that a mace? What is that thing?
It's a morning star.
Yeah, a morning star. Why did you land that thing? Well, yeah.
Yeah. This was a gift.
Oh. Well, that's one hell of a gift.
It has some other capabilities too, but those will be saved for later.
Fair enough. And but with those two fools out of our way, I'm a little more privy to ask about some of our stuff. Last thing I want to do is start prying about something that they might listen in on as well. Actually, if we're in company now, I think this is a decent time to ask what your kit is in terms of special items or helpful little tools like that. If you don't mind.
You still talking to Varys?
She's kind of talking to the group in general about seeing what other aces in the hole you guys have like this. Magical or not magical?
Yeah. Too dangerous.
And this thing is still not moving in that building?
It has stopped tapping the web now, and it is back to standing against the wall like this. You can see the spider on the quote-unquote giant man's back slowly undulating.
I look at Lyssa and I'm like, what are we still looking for now? I still feel clueless out here.
We need to move forward.
Which way is forward?
North. Let's continue. We're about to reach the center of the village. I believe this is where we will find the ritual.
Well,
This place is more disgusting than I thought. Let's make haste.
can we go through this building?
We need to continue past the swell, I believe.
Well, that's going to want to try and kill us. I suggest, yeah.
As she passes the whirl, you see this massive spider once again. It sounds disgusting as this thing kind of scrapes its way past the stone. You guys can hear the sound the spider has versus the stone, like. Turn back. The ascension is at hand. Rebirth. 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 As it looks at it impassively, shudders and moves past it. Rebirth. Rebirth. I'd like everybody in the party to give me wisdom saving throws, please.
God damn it!
Oh boy.
What's I'm gonna spite you? No, wisdom or no superiority die in this. Aha! I think I still failed. Ooh.
Yes.
Uh-oh, Archie, oh no. Nope.
I think I rolled 20, just took a little cash. Okay, 16, 14, 6, 4, 20. Who am I missing? No, I'm not missing anybody. 22, there we go. So, that's Fisk, Archie. Yeah, that's Fisk and Archie. The two of you
feel compelled to climb down the well. The spider head retreats.
I start moving towards the well. Start climbing.
Yeah.
Start climbing onto the edge of it.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna start. I'll go ahead and grab the little munchkin next to me if he starts getting. If I can see a direct line of path.
Yes, yeah. Fisk. Yeah, you guys all see Fisk begin to climb
I'm like,
towards
nah,
the
we
well
should
and
check it out.
Archibald as well.
Yeah. Okay. No. I'm gonna grab this dude by the collar here.
Lyssa goes and grabs Fisk as well.
Yeah.
And she's
No,
gonna have to
no,
do an
we
athletics
shouldn't.
because Fisk and Archie, you guys are gonna resist.
All right. Athletics.
Oh, she rolled a 10.
Oh no! Oh no! It's just.
Fisk. Roll me in athletics or acrobatics, my man.
What's that?
Natural ones don't not fail skills.
Oh no!
As Lyssa goes to grab Fisk, a vine pulls on her leg, and she. You guys see Fisk disappearing over the edge of the well.
As he starts to go down the well, can I cast a spell?
I'll say yes, you can do so as a reaction, but it depends which spell.
Hold.
Hold person. Yeah, I'll say that because he wasn't exactly right next to the well, I'll say you can do so. Fisk, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Fisk, stop.
Fisk, as you guys see Fisk kind of goes like this, like falling forward, and as he commanded it to stop, because his limbs are kind of like this, it's just kind of like frozen and disposed, so he's like just like this over the well, and Fisk, you can see the spider waiting at the bottom, eagerly awaiting you to fall.
Varys is gonna run up. How far has he entered the hole yet, or is he still like?
He's like kind of like this over on the top of the well, like holding the edge, like he's horizontal.
Okay,
like
Varys
this.
is gonna run up and
Grab him.
tie some rope around him. Tie some rope around his ankles.
As you do so, you see the spider climbing back up quickly, understanding what's happening. Give me a survival check to see how fast you can do this. 11. But Tomogen, you're helping too. Like Tomogen, like you guys are also pulling him bodily off the edge of the well, right?
You're muted.
Am I muted?
No.
Sorry, yeah, no, I was saying, yeah, I'm just trying to help yank him
Okay,
back.
so I thought if Varys is tying him, Tomogen, you were pulling him, I thought, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, so Tomogen, instead of a survival check, give me a dexterity check, please.
Alrighty.
15. Like you, for a moment, like you guys, like the spider almost gets, and like you got the spider like practically closes its pedipalps around Fisk, but you managed to yank him back at the last second just as they snap shut. Disappointed, the spider allows itself to slide backwards into the well. Lyssa.
Well, I think we need to. I'm gonna keep Fisk's ankles tied until we can figure out what the hell's going on and why he voluntarily tried to go down the well, because I don't want him to be able to move and jump down the well again.
By now, the effect has passed, Fisk and Archibald. You guys are.
Okay, perfect.
The urge is gone now.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. because
Vasila's just holding him up like a fucking hamburger, just like trying to make as he's trying to swan.
yeah, Fist was gonna stand up and like flip over into the well, like tied and everything.
All right.
I'm gonna like hold a spell at the ready, like Sacred Flame if its head pops out, and just yell, "Run past it quickly!"
All right, you done? She's kind of like, she's still holding him in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, wells are gross. I don't know why I was wanting to go in there. That's, yeah. I just got this suit or jacket cleaned. This,
She puts him down and like tilts his hat back upright. All right, let's roll. She does kind of.
Yeah, I'm wearing my helmet, but I probably took the feather from my hat and put it in my new helmet, so it's still a little stylish.
Oh, he's got the helmet now. That's right.
Sure, exactly what is ahead. What it is likely.
Yeah, I should probably mention Archibald has like fancy clothes and travel clothes.
Wanted the same.
After taking the ropes off the ankles and all that, Fisk is gonna reach into his pouch and just dump a bag of caltrops into the well, and then just keep walking.
You hear them hitting like pluck, pluck, pluck as they're hitting like the spiders chitin. And with that, you guys will pass into a new map. As you guys move through the overgrown section of forest to the north.
Apologies, Fisk. Didn't want you to disappear on us there.
No apologies needed. We are sorry.
No apologies needed.
We move. Stay away from wells.
Go grab some water very quickly. Give me just 2 minutes, guys.
Alrighty.
I'll set the timer.
Yeah. Thank you, Matt. I can always rely on you.
No, you can't.
Well, that would have been interesting.
Yeah. Just Fisk out here swan diving in like Tom and Jerry. Alright. Like, you know, there's like a kind of, I wouldn't say influx, but there's some shows starting to pop off based off of, like, you know, live Dungeons & Dragons games, like Critical Role. Now, all I can think of for after what I said, it's a Curse of Strahd game, but it's like an animated series, but it's not like Castlevania, no. It's like some Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry nonsense.
What is?
I was just saying, just as something came to mind after a quick joke I made of like a Curse of Strahd like serialized like show, but it's like animated like Tom and Jerry or Looney Tunes. Just like completely cuts the tone out of it.
Gotcha.
It would just be Scooby Doo at that point. Oh shit! What? Oh. Whoops. How did I do? Okay, I put
That's
it
a
away.
black ice cream cone.
Oh, it's Oreo flavored.
Oreo.
Ooh, that's clever, actually. Damn. Wish I thought of that. Next time.
Ooh, 10:30 already.
Right. I was gonna say, you guys usually wrap up at like what, 11, 11:30?
Oh, 11.
That's good. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it happened today. I think we'll probably wrap up at 11 today. Which still makes for a pretty decent clinic, I think. But for the moment, I think because this map is a little bit fat, it might be giving me some trouble. Let me try to refresh my old one.
I prefer thick.
Thick.
Big juicy maps.
Fluffy.
Oh god.
I love DMs with big maps, you know.
Why does that sound so fucking cursed, Maverick?
You know me. There are 20 other things I could say right now. Like,
I like
Love
big
DMs.
maps and I cannot lie. Those other
I
DMs
like-
can deny. Well, if you're having issues with Foundry and Chrome's, try Edge.
Edge.
Microsoft Edge, their new browser. It's based off of Chromium. I actually use it at work because my work browser is Chrome, which is regulated by my institution. So I can't actually load Foundry. But I can in the Edge, and it runs really well. Maybe even better for me.
I've actually heard good things about the Edge browser, which, you know, is kind of
Weird, eh?
astonishing to me. Yeah, I know. I was like, what? Really?
yeah, people my generation are too much of cynics to even give it a shot, so I've heard nothing about it.
Yeah, same. I've always heard like that it's terrible, it's a joke, but I guess it's
Yeah.
not. If it's,
Yeah, I've
No,
been
that-
hearing more and more good things about it, which is
Yeah.
like, really? Might
Yeah,
have to use that.
I guess it's just rollover
That
from
would-
the old Internet Explorer.
Yeah, that's it. We use it at work for that very reason, because it's a bunch of Explorer legacy programs.
Oh, yeah. That sucks. Well, unless it works well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's more like a system built in like 1985 that's still being
Oh.
used now.
Ouch.
Or maybe 95. It's not that bad. Yeah, more like 95, but still. Lots
Ah.
of drop down menus.
Yeah, the testing software I'm looking at work is written in Visual Basic, and it's just horrendous. Oh my god.
Fireball, fireball, fireball.
what's happening? Why is the vision thing not working again? Oh, weird. It's working now. Silly old party. Alright, so as you guys arrive at the village proper, you guys can hear a steady chanting fill your ears.
And
You guys can see massive, massive spider webs stretching between the buildings. You guys should now be hearing some cultish chanting audio. Lyssa says, as Lyssa sniffs the air, then hisses, "We're close. Still close."
Volume check. Your computer sounds drown you out a little bit. It's very effective. That's all I'm saying. It's just,
How about now? Can you still hear it and hear me at the same time?
yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're speaking up, you'll be good.
What Lyssa said is, we're near.
Go ahead and crack my neck for a second.
Spiders. More spiders.
Whoops. Why is that ticked on there?
You guys can see this massive spider web stretching between the buildings as these giant swarms of spiders move about the webs. Ecstasy. Realize these spiders are bleeding.
Ooh.
Eating each other, melting, shedding. It's disgusting. The sound of the chanting they're almost undulating in the rhythm of the chant.
Quick thing. If I wanted to set my weapons alight, could I do that with like a flask of oil?
You could, but once it starts getting in blood and liquid, it's probably affected. Probably turn it off. But you could get like 1 or 2 good strikes on them.
Okay. I'll gesture over the Ptarmigan and just ask for a flask of oil.
I hand it over.
All right. Cool. Sparks it with the other weapon and sets her longsword ablaze. No, she does not have the silver longsword out right now. She has the longsword and the short sword. She's kind of waving around, almost torch-like.
Yeah.
Mutated, spidery creatures, all facing towards the central plaza, emerging from the thick mists. You guys can see several dozen creatures, once humanoid. It's almost like new limbs have been grafted onto them in order to appear spider-like. You can see that each one of their skulls has undergone this strange transformation of having more eyes and having their lower jaw basically turned into the shape of pedipalps. All of these creatures are prostates to this large central web, on which rests a single massive spider. And at its foot, a strange humanoid creature with long limbs and a tentacled head. That's it. So we left him alive. The fact that they were able to capture it is
Sorry, they captured who?
I forgot that you were unable to see through the mist as far as I
I'm sorry, DM, I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
hear it at all.
can. What is happening today?
No, it's like I think it's part of your mic, but also the sounds are pretty loud.
Really? They're almost as low as they can go. How about now?
Where's your mic?
It's right here, like in front of my face.
Okay, that's a little
Ah.
better. Maybe you gotta.
It's weird. Sensitivity should be higher. It shouldn't like need me to be like right in front of it like this.
Yeah, so
Alright,
that sounds
cranking up your
good.
gain at the expense of our ears, just to see how it happens.
Hey, don't tempt me.
It's like half a suggestion just to play around with that until a certain point.
When I
Yeah,
do
'cause-
this, it just reveals the whole map, but I'm trying to reveal the map such that it has the light on, so that's strange. But there we go. It'll just have to be. It'll just have to do. The mist is so thick here that it's much difficult to see. However, you guys can see all these former people state themselves in front of this large egg and the web that it sits in. Here's a better look at one of those folks.
Lovely.
Nope.
I hope you got more of those spells where it came from.
Actually, do it one more time. What does falls?
How about Firestarter over here?
Currently, these
why?
creatures seem to be completely absorbed in their ritual and ignoring you.
Vasilla was just asking how much fire you got left. It isn't the most literal aspect, in the most literal sense.
I've got a bit.
All
I
right.
think we need it.
What's the purple guy with the web?
He seems to be a particularly physical specimen, and a rather powerful one at that. It too it's hanging onto the web, staring at the large blue spider egg.
I look at
Nice.
Lyssa and I go, do we just kill it with fire?
Or you could say hi.
Mind flayer must survive.
The mind flayer must survive.
Say Mind Flare?
Does this ring any bells with Ptarmigan?
You guys should be able to see him, right?
I see him. I'm just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Do I know what that is,
shit.
though?
Make him a little bit bigger. They're pretty. Yes, I'll say. Let me see here. Honorim, Fisk, Archibald, Varys. Actually, not Archibald. Sorry. Fisk, Honorim, Varys, Ptarmigan, and Vassil. Basically, everybody except for Archibald can roll me a Arcana check to see if they've ever heard of him. For Archibald,
Do I get-
They do your background in upbringing. That's not.
Do I get advantage because I used to deal with monster bullshit?
I'll say so. Yes.
Yay!
Varys, you as well.
No! No! I can't add a roll. I can't add a die to that.
Varys, you get advantage as well, so you can always. Oh, you're rolling. This is your second. Okay.
I rolled
Goodness, you guys are stuck with the bad rolls tonight. Okay, so Fisk, you have no darn idea. Varys, you feel like you hear the name, but currently you're too spider freaked to really think. Vasilla, same to you. Honorim and Ptarmigan, yes, you guys heard of mind flayers before. Horribly evil creatures. They feed on the brain and minds of other sentient creatures. Powerful psychics and mentalists. They turn other creatures into their slaves and feed it to their elder brain. A massive illithid brain to which a colony of illithids, aka mind flayers, are subservient to. What one is doing here and allied to Lyssa, you could not say.
I just look at her and I go, why must it live?
It is a powerful ally. I need it to defeat my great uncle. It would not be nearly as strong if it wasn't for him.
And
You know, with how many freebies I've been giving out for not killing shit, I'd probably get kicked out of my own guild at this point. But if you're right. I'll trust it for now.
I'm unsure.
Of the web stretches out its arms and then begins swirling them around. You guys see the clouds begin to swirl with its arms as well. Thunder begins to crack as the egg begins to shake. A heavy rain begins to fall, and the spiders fall upon you. I'd like everyone to roll me initiative.
On, give me something good. I gotta hit something before this fucking rain puts out my damn oil. What put out the oil? I don't know.
Woo.
Could rinse it off. Shit. Yeah! Wait, Bear still beat me. Shit! Ah. Win this time. Also, was my... I know I was healed. Was the poison effect also cured as a part of that, or no?
You were just healed as for your HP. Up until now, no one has... Actually, because half an hour to now, I'll say that it's passed by now. It has been long enough.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear any of the last part of your talking, and so I what happened for us to roll initiative again?
You guys are under attack by the spider cult. Is it
Oh,
really
by
that bad?
everyone.
Not having this problem with any other group when we use Discord. Is it Zoom maybe?
Seems to be only you.
Actually,
I hear everybody else okay.
no idea. Can you guys hear this?
We can hear you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear the
Snapping
snapping.
my fingers?
Yeah.
Does it sound particularly close to the mic?
It does, yeah.
Maybe? Okay, I heard someone say nope and then somebody say it does.
No, we can hear you snap. It does not sound close to the mic.
Yeah, it says Realtek Audio USB, which is this mic right here.
Yeah, when you moved it, we heard it.
Yeah, is there
So
any way
we're
to
under
increase the
attack by
sensitivity
every
of the
single
mic?
thing in this room.
See, that sounded better.
Is
Like
that
you gotta
accurate?
speak right into it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds like things just woke up and all eyes are on us now.
Walking right in the middle of a den of spiders.
Okay.
Lyssa will say, this is the ritual we're here to stop.
Of course it is.
Couldn't be two priests and some corrupted little thing. No, it'd be fucking spiders. Everywhere. Oh my god.
Just rolled a 14, by the way. I don't see him in the initiative.
Don't know what's up with this microphone. Driving me nuts.
All right. So is it my? I'm sorry.
What's that?
Honest. Are you rolling initiative?
I'm rolling initiatives right now, yeah.
Okay.
So for these guys over here, the gathered crowd, I'm going to treat them as a horde. So they get one initiative and then they move together. Okie dokie. that, again. Let me see. First of all, we have this one over here. You see this guy in one of the far webs begins to cast a spell. And which causes this fellow over here to grow in size. Lyssa, pardon me, is going to waste no time dashing forward and will attempt to release her companion. She's clawed twice, unfortunately only hitting once, and begins to tear at the webs. With that, particularly large swarm is going to attack both Tarmogen, sorry, not Tarmogen, Varys and Anna. Both Varys and Nanarim, you guys are both hit for 25 by 16, and I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw versus poison, please.
Ooh.
Varys, you take the full 14. And Nanarim, you save. You only take 7.
So that's 30.
That's 30. Mighty Varys, that's your turn now.
Okay, I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to base step. Oops. Sorry, I'm spring right now. I didn't mean to hit that. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can touch myself or no? Because I'm spring.
You can touch yourself when whatever season it is.
Okay, I'm going to touch myself and face step to...
Get it? Because he said he touched himself? It's funny.
over here. And then if I do action surge, I can cast 2 spells. Is that 2 actions, right?
No, you can only cast 1 spell a turn. However, you could cast a spell and then a bonus action spell.
I was gonna say, I think there is an at work. I don't know. Have you like tweaked the whole action surge double cast thing for this group? Because technically, it can, because it's not a bonus action. It's 2 actions.
I'm pretty sure usually, I think we talked about this in the past map, and I think it is usually the rule that, at least for me, that it's
Okay.
1 spell per turn.
All right, yeah.
1 level spell.
Okay, so I just took my bonus action. But I can take. So if I do action surge, I can do 1 bow attack and 1 spell, correct?
That's right, yeah. The phase
Okay,
step
so I'll do
doesn't
that.
count as a spell.
Okay, so I'm gonna take. I'm gonna shoot that thing next to honor him
Okay.
with my bow.
Basically a swarm with spiders. You're basically aiming to kill a bunch of spiders with 1 bow shot.
If it's
Okay.
an attack action, then maybe it's 2? Oh.
So I can actually do this with a bow. You're saying?
Yeah, you can. You totally can.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. All right. I'm gonna hit it with the bow first.
Alright, go ahead. Give me an attack roll. Nice, it hits.
Okay. And then I'm gonna take my action surge because why not? And I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb. And oh shit! Keep clicking the wrong freaking thing. So, but I think I'm at 2d8 now, right?
Chromatic Orb is not a cantrip. Chromatic Orb is a spell.
No, I know. I'm doing that. So I'm
It
taking
should be
action
3d8.
surge.
Yeah, it should be
3d8. Okay, and I'm going to shoot fire at that same group.
So go
Yay.
ahead. So you should see Chromatic Orb right under where you have Shocking Grasp and Longbow. In your main.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's up to 3d8 now. Got it.
Alright, 22. Ooh. That's gonna be. Ooh, that's not a very strong roll, but it's
A terrible roll.
Yeah, terrible. Sorry, but yeah, no. With your shot and the fire, quite a lot of spiders die. Quite a lot of them die. Yeah. That's
Okay.
15 plus 8. Yeah, a lot of them die.
And then I assume I still have. Oh my God, there's more over there. All right, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Vasilla, you're up.
I'm going to blow your minds with this newfound strategy. So this guy just got big, right?
This guy was just got big. Yeah.
I'm gonna fight him.
It's slavering this green foamy liquid from its mouth.
All right. Wait, is he in a web right now?
He is in the web, yeah.
Shit. Can I get over here without getting in the web?
What do you
Actually,
mean, where is
oh wait, is he like suspended up in the air in a web, or is he like on the ground?
Yes, he is. He is suspended like up in the air. Like he's not.
Damn it! I can't fight him.
This space constitutes the web.
Okay. Could I read?
Well, I mean, he's about 15 feet up. You could try to climb the web or throw something at him, or.
I ain't
shoot
getting in
something
their turf. Is there anything I can do right now? I still have a use of. I can't rage if I do it. I guess it'll be worthwhile. Let's give it a shot here. I'm gonna cast this on myself as an action.
Priscilla, when did you get your full HP back up?
I second winded earlier.
Ah,
Yeah. So it's, I am one off from max actually.
no problem. You guys protection from good and evil, and you now are protected from good and evil.
Yay. There's not much else I could. Well, I can't rage. That's for sure. I'll leave it there for now. Just eyeballing this thing up here.
You guys okay with finishing one round before we sign off for the night?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm good.
Sounds good.
This ball of spiders going to roll up to Fisk. However, they don't have enough. They have enough to dash and occupy your space, both of Vasilla and Fisk, but they can't attack because they had to dash. Honor it. You are still swarmed by much less spiders. Actually, I'm gonna shrink the token down because there's way fewer of them now, so the swarm is not as big.
Whoa, where'd everybody go?
Help!
I'm blind. I'm gone. Oh, there we go. I'm back. I can see.
I can sing.
Sing. I'm gonna try and hit the swarm with a magic missile.
Okay.
Can I roll once and apply
Yeah,
the
go
same
ahead and roll
damage?
one, let's see how it goes. And remember, you have the finger, so it counts. So you get one extra magic missile. 3.
And 12.
Still up.
3, 3, 3, 3. So 12.
12.
Each magic
so I'll
missile
say
is 3,
The
right?
first two are all that's needed to get rid of the remaining spiders.
Okay.
So you still have 2 more you can aim elsewhere.
And can I do that? So I think they all get
Magic
launched
missile,
at the
you can aim
same time, right?
individually each missile. So
Yeah.
if you cast it at level 1, that means you only needed 2, which means you have 2 left.
I would have directed all of them on the spiders though. I didn't know how badly they are hurt. And they're simultaneous, so
Okay. in that case, pow, 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 pow. You splash the spiders off of you completely.
Alright.
Anything else on it?
Yeah, we're gonna move. Maybe not. We'll go the other way. That's good.
Okay. Think you honor him. You see the illithid, the mind flayer, is currently hanging like this from the web, completely weakened, and just barely moving its head. It's not really able to do anything. It's incapacitated. Fisk, you are up. Spiders are swarming all around your legs and feet, Fisk.
So where?
What's up?
Can I teleport to this roof?
I think you need shadows to teleport, don't you?
It's dim light or darkness.
At the moment, I'll say.
Where?
What time is it? Let me see. Yeah, I'll say there's enough dim light for you to do so.
Okay. Yeah, it's a weird mechanic that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to go there.
I mean, like with the thunderstorm and all that, there's gonna be a lot of big shadows cast from it.
So kind of melt into shadow, and the spiders fall off. Reappear on the roof, and pull the spear of beasts. I'm going to throw at this mamma jamma right here.
Okay. Go ahead.
There's see what happens.
$21, absolutely a hit. The spear beast
We'll leave it.
pierces him.
Bonus action, patient defense. Ends my turn.
Okay. Archibald.
Well, first I'm gonna attack the swarm of spiders next to me. So I have my 2 scimitars out. Let's see here. We got 1. 11 hit.
An 11. Let me see. I'm afraid not. An 11 does not hit.
Alright, still a little
Spider's kind of
frustrated.
like
Gonna do my second
move
attack.
aside. Well, 26 is gonna hit. You managed to kind of like get like a very close to the ground swipe thanks to your small
Nice.
stature. So Archibald, go ahead.
Alright.
Hold that Damblerini. Right, it's 10. Managed to mash
Alright.
a few
And
spiders.
Yep, then we got bonus action attack because I'm a dual wielder.
That hits.
Alright.
Alright, you managed to get quite a few of them actually.
And
Okay.
then let's see, I guess I'm gonna use because I have mobile, I can disengage now.
You can move without needing to
I guess I'm
disengage.
gonna run.
I think is that what Bumble does? It just,
Yeah, if you make an attack on something, they
Just as
can't
long
make
as I
opportunity.
attack.
Yeah, you don't provoke opportunity attacks when you move, whether you hit or not.
This is-
Fantastic feat.
Let's see here. And then Yeah, so I'm gonna go protect our little squish over here. And, yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. I don't really feel like I need to use any of... Yeah, I'll call that it. I don't really need to use a blade flourish.
Don't worry, I got it. I can take it.
Okay, anything else, Archibald?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okie dokie. With that, we have these fellows moving closer to take the place of their fallen comrades. Let's see. Archibald and Honorim, the two of you are the closest target. However, they do have to dash to make it all the way towards the swarm space. With that, it is the congregation's turn. The congregation is going to live up to their turn, and you guys can see that they can't really get up. They kind of have to move slow to the ground as they begin to converge on Lyssa and start beating on her with hands and fists and biting her with her strange broken jaws. You guys see Lyssa disappear under a pile of flailing limbs.
I think she's already dead.
Jesus.
These attacks. 5 times 3. Okay. With that, the large creature controlling the weapon, you see that it is like a massive spider-like being with a head like a web. I'll actually make this token a little bit bigger. And those of you who played this fellow, you can see gaggles of eyes protruding in between the spaces on its deformed skull. And for the moment, it's going to keep the ritual going, channeling the storm into the egg. And you guys can see that its one upraised arm, which is constantly upraised, is a small glowing stone.
Mine.
And the big Palooka is going to move towards Vasilla.
Oh, hello,
the
big guy.
body, slamming down in front of you, and raise its arms in a massive blow.
Alright, now is this thing a aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, and or undead?
I'm glad you asked. This handsome fellow is an aberration.
Alright, so it's gonna be rolling with disadvantage.
Okay. That's an 11. And that's an 18. Does an 18 hit you, Vasilla?
18. Why is my armor class blank?
It's
weird.
No, I was just asking this myself.
Yeah. When did that happen?
Not sure.
Custom AC. Excellent. Yeah.
Oh, now it's 17. So yeah,
What?
18.
Yeah, let me toggle that on for dual wielder, and it's meat beats though, so it hits. For how much damage?
13 bludgeoning, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. I'm gonna have to make 2 actually.
Yes, you do. Let's call the first one concentration.
Yeah! Another Constitution saving throw. No! Ah! No, that's not good at all!
No.
For prosperity,
Let's
so I'm
see,
going to do
12,
that.
so you maintain concentration, however, you do reduce your maximum HP by 13.
That's not good. Why did I try to pick a fight with this guy?
It is so. It's like. It's quite literally shaking your bones and organs from its might.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That was its turn, and with that, we have Cash over here, and he is going to cast. Can you guess what he's going to cast? What do you think the Spider Mage is going to cast? Any bets, anybody? Fireball. No. Cast web.
Web. Whoa. Whoa. What a whoa. Sorry.
I know. Let me see. We get a web.
Cast mending.
Cast mending.
On the web.
Honestly, it would probably make sense for a spider cleric to know mending.
It would make a lot of sense. See, I'm not crazy.
Fix your glasses right up.
Oh yeah. Varys and Tarmogen, you guys are caught in a sticky web that appears between the two of you. Actually, I don't believe it's automatic, so all the dexterity saving throws, please. Bye. Oh. It's when you start your turn or when you end turn. So you haven't started your turn yet, but I'll keep that 24.
Alright.
Varys, you can do all yours either now or later.
I'm sorry, what do I need to roll?
Dexterity saving throw, please. Ooh, okay. Varys, you are webbed up with that. Okay, Tarmogen, it is your turn.
Alright.
24
And
is going to pass the save.
Alright. Well, in that case, 5, 10. This happy boy here, the big guy. I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade upon my Silver Rapier. To no avail. And then I'm going to disengage 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, yeah.
What? You enter
To
back
there.
into the web? You enter back into the web.
Yeah. All right.
It's not an dexterity saving throw. The web... Wait, the web extends. Why is it going like this? The web is going from here. It's a larger web than the usual spell.
All right.
28. You do not move. Tarmogen, that's an attack and a bonus action, I believe.
Right, and that's it. I'm done.
Alright, with that, we're going to end the round and end tonight's session of the Curse of Strahd as you guys are fighting the spider cults that remains of the village. Lyssa has been swallowed up by the altered townsfolk.